Hello everyone, this is Resident Evil 5 professional difficulty, no damage, no upgrades, no inventory menu thing, no store, and whatever restriction there is, I don't know. And if you're probably wondering why this has commentary, it's because I recorded this section or this session without audio. The audio was muted because I think I removed the audio layer from the OBS thing, and it just didn't have audio. So yeah, that was something really unlucky because I wasn't planning to do commentary, because commentary is just it takes a lot of time, and I'm not really in the mood for it. But I quite liked this run, and it was a big session that I did that was muted. And since I just don't want to put music over it because it's kind of lame, so I'm just going to commentate and I don't know, just talk about this game. I guess this is my favorite Resident Evil game and my first Resident Evil game too. So I haven't played this for a long time too. It's been like a year, and the last time I played it was kind of casual. It was just with friends and some mercenaries. The last time I played it for real was when the PlayStation 3 version was out, and I played quite a lot at that time. You know, getting the S ranks on professional and doing the mercenaries. I never did no damage or this no store restriction. I never cared for that, but this time I'm going to do it because there's people that have done it, and it's not a lot of people, so it's just I think there's just one guy or two guys that have done it, and if they done it, that means it's possible. I was kind of doubting that it was possible because sometimes this game is just insane. So I don't know, but so far I think it's not that insane. I think it's actually quite manageable, and yeah. I mean, I am currently on the oil field part, and that part I thought that part was going to be impossible to do. No damage. Like even just no damage, I thought, damn, that part is gonna be hard, but it wasn't really that hard. It's actually quite easy if you take your time and kill every enemy. You know, don't rush. If you rush, you just spawn an army, and that's not good. So you just want to take your time. But I guess we'll get there. I mean, unless I don't commentate it because I still haven't recorded it, so might not commentate. I might just commentate the muted audio stuff unless like I'm in the mood, and since I commentated now I might commentate the other ones. I don't know. I'm not really in the mood to do it. It was This was just an emergency commentary, and I hope I record a lot of commentary today just to get it out of the way. Bye. Well, you got this part. This part's actually quite hard if you're attempting it the first times. But the only threat is the dogs here. But I got lucky enough, and I got this dog to go down, and he's just there. So you need to be careful with this dog because this dog spawns over here, and if he spawns over here, can't really you can't do the cheese where the dogs can't climb, ladders in high places. But so there's just this dog over here. I think this dog spawns in here and like where I am too. So I think I got lucky with the dogs. But if you get unlucky with the dogs, just use the shotgun. Unless they transform into that thing. If they mutate, that's dangerous. Yeah, the dogs are very dangerous. Like when they mutate, the shotgun can't even stun them. It's insane. So I think I got lucky there. The fat guy is easy. You just need to shoot him in the leg and then combo him with Sheva, and that's it. That's nothing really here to talk about. It's just the dogs. And then the next part's the truck. I would recommend to shoot the barrel instead of the driver, because you need to shoot the driver twice, because there's the windshield and then there's the driver. So barrels, and keep the barrels, so the it's easier to deal with the enemies. And here, look at him. Is the Oh, the enemies will come. Just need to wait. Oh my god, look at me missing. Just wait a little bit till they come. The arrow guys, they are not really that bad here. Just find cover and wait for them to get near the barrels. Though I have to say that you need to prioritize the arrow guys most of the times. They are the most dangerous enemies in this game. God damn it! And like they are fair, but they're just annoying, especially when there's a lot of them. And their arrows are actually quite slow, so you can dodge them if you're far away. I don't really know much about arrow guys in Resident Evil 4, but those guys were kind of annoying too, and they were the threat. So, but so far, the arrow guys in this game, they're actually pretty fair. They don't appear a lot, and when they do, it's just one or two enemies, and you can deal with them pretty quickly. There's some situations where it's you have to get out of your way to just shotgun them to make sure they're down. I lost here too. This was a part where the checkpoint I died because of the dogs. I have the grenade. And I will use the grenade over here because that's a fast way to get rid of them. Because of the big dog. I swear that in the PlayStation 3 version there's a dog that's different. Like it's like a different race of dog or something. But it appears on later on. But I thought it appeared here for some reason. I have that memory. Like it's one of those memories that stuck out with me. Like the dog that it's kind of different from the other ones. And it's going to appear in the next chapter next. So, oh, here we are. I'm going to skip these fights from now on. I'm actually going to skip them, most of them, because you don't really need to fight everything. And I'm doing restrictions with inventory and shop and all that, and that's I need a lot of ammo. I can't just buy ammo. I don't even think you can buy ammo in this game. I think that's RE4. I think in this game you just can buy weapons and spray and that's it. I don't think you can buy ammo. I'm, I'm probably wrong, but I haven't checked the item thing in a long time. But I remember that last time I played this game I was trying to see if you could buy ammo. But I don't think you could. I don't know. So, hey, here you go. Sheva healing. Oh, by the way, I'm not... Sheva doesn't count as damage. She can take damage and it doesn't matter. I don't count. If it was maybe co-op, I would count because there's another player, and that player, he can. I think he has the ability to, dodge stuff, and he is in control of the situation. Sheva, she's an AI. She doesn't really know what she's doing. She's just trying to help. You know, uh, she's just there. She can't really do what you do, so if she takes damage, I can't be punished for that. I just can't because I can't control her. So there's that. So if she takes damage, that doesn't count, and that's why I'm going to keep some healing items so that she can be healed, and because if she's not healed, she's going to be slower, and you don't want that. You want her always by your side. Sometimes it's kind of annoying because you want to progress for some areas and she's not on your side, and oh, those parts annoying. That happened on the oil rig thing, factory thing. where I was almost doing that section that doesn't have checkpoints. I was at the door, was progressing to the next area, and then boom, she wasn't with me. The only people who were with me was like a bunch of Maginis and the chainsaw guy, and was like, oh my god, come on. But yeah, I still don't know how I'm going to deal with that part, with Sheva not being with me, not cooperating. So I guess I just need to make sure that she's always with me and I'm always calling her. I'm going to do that sometimes. In my previous video, like in chapter 1, I think I was doing that. I was making sure that I was calling out to her so that she was always with me, because if she wasn't with me at that moment, the strat at the rooftop in chapter 1 wouldn't work, because she needs to be there to knife the enemies. No, I was trying to do a neck breaker on this guy, but he died. If you neck break the enemies, uh, these things won't spawn. Like these things won't spawn, and the what's it called? The things that come out of their heads, the last plagas thing. I don't know the name in this game. They don't come out if you do the neck breaker. So it's going to be very useful in the next chapter. And this part doesn't have a checkpoint, by the way. The checkpoint is back at the inside of that like that thing you were, that storage you were, when you picked up the key. For some reason I remember there's some parts on this game that I remember having more checkpoints, especially on the oil rig thing. I remember having like 2 checkpoints for the chainsaw guys, for each one of them, but it didn't have when I played it. Maybe it's a professional thing, maybe not, I don't know. I'm playing the PC version. I mean, you've probably noticed by the prompts, but PC version, I don't think they changed anything from the remastered versions, because this is not the remastered. This is the OG launch of the PC copy thing. On PlayStation, I don't even know if they changed anything at all from the remasters. I would imagine not. I mean, what would you change? Hopefully not something like very significant. I know that special edition for Devil May Cry 4 they did change, and it's Capcom. So I wouldn't be surprised if Capcom changed some things on the remasters of this game. And if they did, well, I wish I could know, because I'm curious. And the helicopter will help you, the dude in the helicopter. What I'm doing right now is not the best thing, because you can kill those guys with the rocket dude. The rocket dude can kill them if you are patient enough, you trust him, but I don't trust him, so I don't know if he can friendly fire you, by the way. But since I was climbing that ladder, I think I had iframes and didn't do anything. Still, I don't know if you can if he can friendly fire you. And here's these dudes again. I'm going to do this. I'm going to slow them down so the rocket launcher dude can just finish them. I'm not too worried about the arrow guy. And this guy always comes from behind for some reason. So be careful. That guy will always come from behind. He always spawns these little things, flying enemy. So neck breaker recommended if you don't want to deal with it. And that's it. This part is done. The checkpoint is quite a long checkpoint, but it's not a hard, real hard part to deal with. You can do this. You pick up the sniper. So one thing that I'm not going to do for this restriction, I said no inventory menu. That means that I won't be using You know the the ready screen when you're selecting your things in the menu and inventory. I'm not going to drop stuff from my inventory to the item box, you would say. So I'm going to be using only this inventory for the entire game, and the result will be that I will stop later on. I will stop to manage my inventory a lot. Ooh, that was close. That was real close. I will stop to manage my inventory quite a lot, and that will be annoying for the people watching because I think people don't want to watch you just messing around. But I will keep in there just to show that I didn't use the menu inventory, and to show how hard it can be sometimes to just mess around with the inventory. Oh, look at this. Chef is going there, and then boom, the enemies disappear. I restarted the checkpoint. You get a checkpoint here, and you can restart it, and the enemies will despawn. Pretty neat, pretty neat. But as I was saying, if you probably never thought this Resident Evil 5 to be a game where you need to inventory manage, because you probably save the items on the item box, in the menu, because there's infinite space there. But no, I will manage them, and to my surprise, because I never did this before, I was like, yo, this is actually quite tricky. You have basically, how much is it? Chris has how much inventory space? 9? Is it 9? I don't remember. Probably around that, 9. Sheva has 9, so you have quite a lot of space, right? Oh, sorry for the noise. Ooh, haha. But yeah, that the inventory space is not that bad, even though you need some space for the weapons, of course. Especially Sheva, she's gonna keep some of my weapons, some sniper rifles, some bullets. I will give her some shotgun bullets. I would recommend you to give bullets for weapons that she doesn't have, so that she doesn't waste it if your inventory gets too full. But that will happen later on. My inventory will be just loaded, and I'll need to just exchange things with her and discard things. It's really something I would never think of doing in this game, because I never did it. Like in Resident Evil 4, that's understandable because you don't really have the infinite item menu thing. You just have the suitcase, and if you do the run no shop run, that which you don't upgrade your suitcase, even harder that. So you need to be really conservative, and weapons in that game, like they occupy like, a lot of space, especially if you have the rocket launcher. I pick up the rocket launcher at that boat in the marshlands, and it only takes like one square, and then the rocket launcher in RE4. I don't even think it fits in the unupgraded suitcase. It probably does, but you need a straight row without nothing, or two rows without anything, dude. Gee. And here's the chainsaw dude. So the chainsaw dude, I'm just going to spam him with bullets. I will do the thing that ID did on his walkthrough. I think it was him, probably, I don't know. I don't remember. I saw someone do it like this, you snipe his eye, and then you shotgun them. But I, I got afraid over there and had to not do it. But I think I'm going to do it now. I'm just going to sniper his eye. Okay. So what you have to do is you have to snipe his eye, and then you just spam him with the shotgun. Spam him with the shotgun, that's it, and it goes down pretty quickly. But there's a lot of enemies here, so I didn't do it a lot. I don't even remember what I did. My memory is just Alzheimer's. I don't even remember what I did 5 minutes ago. But you do that, you snipe his eye and just spam him with shotgun shells, and then you melee him, and reload your shotgun and just rinse and repeat, you know. Look at him. He's coming. Make sure he's more closer to you. Well, I'm going to do it now. One. Oh, no. I didn't know that. Well, if it wasn't for the enemies, I would probably do it. I mean, this is basically my first time fighting this guy, so I wasn't really practiced. I did it really good on the oil rig part. The oil rig part was really good for that. That's it, look. At the end of the chapter. This is it, and then the chainsaw dude will get up on professional difficulty again, and he will go berserk with this chainsaw, and it's kinda hard to dodge that form, so I won't play with him on that form, and we'll just leave him. And that's it. Chapter complete. Or not yet, I mean, still, there's still some stuff. Oh, there's a quick time event too. If you, there'll be chapter in this game, like there's two chapters ahead, where you fight that, yeah, you fight that giant dude, right? You fight El Gigante, African El Gigante, and you can't really no damage that part. And there's quick time events, right? And the thing for quick time events, I actually saw ID doing this on this Lost in Nightmares video he did about Wesker quick time events. And if you pause the game and spam the quick time event, you can do it if you unpause them. I'm going to do that on El Gigante, and El Gigante was the only fight I no damaged. So yeah. The on-rail section I didn't no damage. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.